All right, here we go with game 5. This one is going to start out looking really rough. But then after about the first inning, kind of part of the way into the second inning, we're going to clean it up, get the mistakes cleaned up, and then we're going to play very competitive ball the rest of the game. We're actually going to close up the gap. And after the first inning, we matched the other team's score inning for inning. But unfortunately, due to the first inning, we're going to lose this game 10-6. Let's sit back and watch, and let's go through it. And one last thing, as you can tell right now, the audio is muted. I'm having to mute to not get copyright hits for the background music coming from the radio. So, yeah, you'll hear when the batters walk up and they, the team moms play music for the batters. Well, I have to mute all that. So when you hear the silence, just know that's what it is. Here we go, top of the first. That is a base hit up the middle, but the shortstop feels the ball and doesn't know what to do. She just holds it rather than tagging second base or throwing the first. So we got no outs where she had a double play. But it's important to note this was her first time playing shortstop. So she just got confused. And hopefully now she knows. So you learn from your mistakes in the game. So now we're sitting here with runners on first and second with no outs instead of 2 outs and then the third out up here at the plate batting. And another player new to playing positions. The girl at third is new to this, and she's actually getting pretty good at it. All right, that's strike 3, but it bounced off the dirt, so that counts as a drop third strike. Catcher got confused, didn't know what to do. Rather than tagging the runner or throwing a ball to first, we did not get the out. So that was out number 3 we should have had. Instead, we have bases loaded and 0 outs. And we're about to have a defensive meltdown here for the rest of this inning. But we'll clean it up in the next inning. So 3 batters in, and we're already having a visit to the mound with the entire infield to basically remind them, you got to play defense. That's how this game works. I do believe this is the earliest I've ever came to the mound in a game. So, we'll talk, straighten it out, and I say straighten it out. We're going to get they're about to crush this ball, and they're about to get the 5-run limit. So we've got a couple more batters going to come up, but then we'll start playing a lot better next inning.
No out. It was drop third. like the definition for that would be like when someone's really good. No, that's my they don't always fall off the dark. And I think it's a skinwalker. Everything's a skinwalker.
That right there is the 5-run limit that will end the inning. Red Pirates take a 5-0 lead over the Black Pirates. Well, I say it ends the inning. Actually, that ends the top half of the first inning. Bottom half's coming up. Black Pirates coming up to bat.
Somebody's gonna give you a bath, though. You need a bath.
Do not catch that ball.
This is my skinwalker technique. This is my skinwalker.
That is so cute.
That's my personal skinwalker. No. You cannot do anything.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We were stuck there.
Show them the video. You have the video? Not like mid-throw, but aftermath. He's sitting there off the line, but
Brandon also got thrown up front, and he was gonna fight someone, but then it turned out to be a girl.
oh, seriously? Go get it now. The girl that threw up on me is now. I can't tell.
What month are we?
No, it was like exactly a year ago.
Yeah, we're close.
No, it was the 21st. It's because September 23rd. That was the next day, dude. And then I had my very first game. Look, I know, I didn't come out of nowhere. Look, you're up there.
We weren't around the rest of the night in the wall.
And that's all, there's only reason why I have these games about like, yeah, just Washington back. You know that's what happened. I mean, there's like an $80
So you'll recognize we got a new pitcher here for the Red Pirates, number 8. First time pitching this season. You'll recognize her though because she pitched on the Black Pirates in the spring, and she's been practicing, and she's really increased her velocity. So she pitched for us in a championship game in the spring and did a really good job in that game, kept us in it. I think we actually held the lead for a lot of that game, but we ultimately got beat by the pitcher who now pitches on the team we have for the Black Pirates. So this is the way this game goes. So here we go, new pitcher for us this season.
No, but like, I'm gonna wear some nice fitting gear, like not nothing like that, like this. Nice deep cut pants, like oh my god. Now here's the thing. Do I wear the button-up shirt tucked in, or that's where I wear a shirt?
All right, number 4 gets a leadoff hit, her first time playing leadoff, and that is her first hit of the season. And again here, I am muting the audio so that I don't get copyright hits on YouTube.
Yes. What about the other one?
Oh, that's like a week too. Oh, Miley?
Yeah.
Oh.
What happened with y'all?
Actually, I haven't heard the full story.
All right.
I haven't even heard the full story of that.
Pull up your britches. This one's nice.
They are
I know she did it. Yes, she did.
You know what? I believe
If my phone was charged, I'll show you a picture of what she used to send. Like, is she up her back and like,
You know, I was sitting here thinking, maybe I should sing over this muted audio, and I should just sing Wild Thing.
I felt like she had me like she controlled my mind. I believe everything she said. Even the 4 film guys, swing it down.
But no, don't go in there.
So another interesting note you're going to see here, you'll notice the base coaches aren't out there. So neither one of them could come to this game. So I'm coaching first, and the other team is actually coaching third for me. So that's interesting how that works out. That's a new one. I've never had the opposing team coach a base for me, but they pitched in and helped out. So, and we're about to get a run right here coming up.
And then I.
One strike, 2 balls, 1 strike.
But even though Dora's pregnant, you know, like Dora's pregnant.
Fine, I don't have an issue against her. Or the little blonde one, I can't remember.
John?
3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, he's not in training.
He's not?
He's not. He fooled everyone.
Like, did he think he was, or was he just
He was just fucking messing with me. It was weird.
That's messed
And he had a middle and last name. Had a whole lore too.
And then,
He's an orphan that like dies. Like you're like he kind of like attached back in like 8
but
years ago.
Alec and Tobin, I would not like this. Oh my God.
Jordan's awesome.
Thunder. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I know. I don't know the story about that, so I
Everyone's asking about it, and
I mean, I understand that, but I don't think that's how you think.
but hear me out. This, well, I'm about to tell y'all. Between us, I've not told anyone else in my podcast. So, like I said, she faked things. They're pretty pissed off about it. So finally, I'm like, and I went to Bonner, right? The festival.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that every single one.
22. Oh, 2 days. I was at that festival 2 days.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh yeah, it's not just that. And I told her I was fun.
You can get away with that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's,
Hey, yeah, but it's not justifiable. She faked pregnancy for almost her entire
I
relationship.
can't even get mad at you
that's
for
just
it.
going rack for
I
rack.
can't get mad at you for it.
You were just going back for that.
We saw the show. What's your boo?
I'm gonna give
Hey,
her.
wait.
I'm gonna make her a sign of her a picture of her.
No, I should like just like.
Into that cardboard cutout.
Hold on, I just have a picture I can use too of
I
her.
probably
No, just stare. Just stare. Everyone just stare at it.
3 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1
Just stare
strike.
at it.
Because you'll make an awesome podcast.
Exactly.
we have matching love.
All right, for all 7 people who watch this video on YouTube, don't worry, I will not attempt to sing again.
I didn't say honestly. What do you want to say about her?
Oh, and I can say something too as well. I can, no, because you dated her. I'm sorry, but she's talking to me.
No, really?
I can't fucking seriously.
First off, she likes being called mom.
That's only just called. Actually, no, Dad.
No, then neither.
Mommy works together. Mommy works.
Both are equally as bad and equally as bad.
All right, we got Taylor Swift music going here for a little bit. So while she's shaking it off, I'm going to go over here and cover some stats for the first inning. We got, 2 hits that inning. We got 1 batter on base with a walk. We had another batter who popped out to the shortstop. So 1 out was, we had 2 batters. That's right. Another one hit right back to the pitcher. So we only had 1 batter strikeout. First 6 batters, everybody but one made contact with the ball, put the ball in play, gave us a chance to win. We got one run out of it, and we left 2 runners stranded. But it's like I say, not bad. We're doing little small things here, and we're about to do a whole lot more of them going forward. So, yeah. And you're probably going to hear my daughter talking in the background as she's making noise, over the voiceover I'm doing while I'm trying to talk during the dead space here. And I'm still burning time. What else can I talk about? Let me tell you stories about life. No, we're not going to do that. Hey, good news. She will be back playing again next week because she's almost healed up enough to play some more. So we're going to give her a shot next week, come back out playing again. Good Lord, how long did we play Taylor Swift music here? What? So one good thing to note here, we try to have the catchers ready to go with 2 outs to go out on the field and catch. But in case you ever see how this always works out, I pre-plan who's going to catch every inning 2 or 3 days in advance. And the way it works out, every time the catcher is got to go out for the next inning, they're the last batter for the previous inning. So that's why she's so late to get out there. She's the one who just popped up to the shortstop. And good Lord, I'm still having to talk over audio. I'm running out of things to say. Jeep speed jeeping.
I need more NyQuil.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll stop talking now. Good Lord, I still have to mute the audio. Oh, we're going to have to start sponsoring this stuff. We're like a NASCAR race over here in a minute. Like, this commercial break is brought to you by Goodies Headache Powder. Tired of all the silence? Take your Goodies. All right, the silence has nearly ended. Nearly.
Shake.
I could pull off faking a pregnancy.
Your neck was like, it's the first thing I noticed every time I looked at your picture.
My intrusive got one.
But hold on. Let's see about who I did. My first girlfriend was like an 8-year. It was Madison Schofield. No, it was Aaliyah Strickland. It was Aaliyah Strickland. Curly blonde hair. Alright, so it's Aaliyah Strickland, Madison Schofield, who was really great shape when she graduated. That was the first girl I wanted to be that day. That was a nice race. You were an RTC girl. You ROTC?
Yes.
Bum. I was in RTC for like 4 months, dude.
The whole 4 months.
Wait, have you seen the picture of me bald?
No.
Yes.
I have.
That happened after RTC.
You saw the picture that Waylon took last year in the weight room after a track meet? He's got the
Shirts?
Waylon Lang.
No, it was like shirts.
Yeah.
Yes.
He had a track meet and he had those
You didn't see the
worst arms
sunburn?
I've ever seen. It's like, find it. Oh,
I should have seen the
first off, he was raw dog in the weight room in the field house.
What do you know is wrong, dog?
You were playing ball.
So, it was then racing, and then, and then in the summer.
Okay, this girl for 2 mornings in a row. Even walking around the football field. So she looked over on the side hallway and she has the phone. Oh, this book is here. I'm
Yo, I really need to get off my road.
So funny.
All right, so I do believe this is our last error of the ball game. The center fielder there just didn't cleanly field the ball. That allowed the 1 run to score and the runner to advance, probably 1 extra base. Otherwise, it was going to be a base hit either way. So not really too much damage there done, but still we got to field balls. And I think from this point on, it's going to get a lot better.
after no. I had like and then I did it to them. Yeah, she's a sweet girl. Hey, my wallet's in there too.
Is that all right? Come on, Laura, you got it.
Yeah, this is the part right here. That strikeout gets defense going in the right direction now.
right there. No, he said, who said you can leave? No, he was stay outside the hot sun.
If they plant it in your feet, don't do it. Noah! That's not ours! Come on, Noah, you play right here. Hey, come on to your daddy. Leave that. Come on. Good job. Good job. No. Come on. Huh? Baby. Stop.
That is 2 full count walks in a row. We got the strikes here. We just got to quit throwing the balls.
The pitch. Come on, Laura, you got it, babe. Snap at your hip and finish your pitch. Don't lose it right here. You got it. Way to go. Savannah. Okay, step down the middle.
All right, so since we got to talk over the music anyway to fill the dead space here, we'll go back to the previous inning. And really, outside of the first three batters, pitching went a lot better. We went a strikeout. Okay, well, we went a walk right there. But then after that, we had a full count walk and another full count walk. So those two, I'm going to say pitching was decent on them two. Then the next batter was strikeout. I mean, next batter, we're at one of the best hitters in the lineup. She gets double out of it. No, she's going to hit. That's just how that one hits. But pitching got a lot better there, and you'll see the same thing continue into the next inning because the Red Pirates are not going to score another run in this ball game. We're going to hold them from here. So, yeah, everything got a lot better there, and then our offense is also going to come back better here. So there is, I got to fill more space since there is a 5-run limit in every inning. They hit their 5-run limit. Like I say, once we started hitting the strike zone and striking batters out, we already had bases loaded. So we were just fighting an uphill battle there. But they're about to have the same problem against us. We're going to come up in the next inning, and we're going to get down with 2 outs, but we're going to keep on scoring, and we're going to get a whole bunch of runs in. So I'm going to tell you something I saw here that I like. If you look at my next 2 batters coming up here on the left side of the screen and another one coming up later on the right side, they are up there and they're swinging with every pitch coming in from the pitcher. They are setting up their timing here. We practiced this a ton, and it was the first part of the season. Batters were not doing this. So we had to have a practice on these girls, just what to do while they're on the on-deck circle warming up to help yourself get timing of the pitcher, and it's going to show. We're not going to be getting ourselves struck out all the time in this inning here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good to see some stuff they learned in practice being implemented on the field. And here we go, bottom of the second inning.
John found Milo Alpha.
Look out! Look out! Good ball! Good shot.
Doing a good job, Jaden.
And so again here, something else we practiced on here was good base running with the same person who made the mistake previously. So she's going to do her job. She's going to get a little lead off right here, wait for the ball to get caught, and come back to the base. I wish she got about 2 or 3 steps more than that. But hey, she did the right thing, and I'm going to go up here and congratulate her here in a second. It's like, hey, see, you learned from practice. So yeah, showing all kind of signs of improvement.
Good job, Jaden.
And so one thing that we have not learned yet, at least not all, a couple players haven't learned, is that when you got runners split first and third, and you obviously got less than 2 outs, you need to be stealing second right here. And even with 2 outs, honestly, you can steal second. But you really do not sit on first. And I'm over here trying to tell her, and she didn't understand. So she'll, she got to learn that one. But I mean, she figured the other rule out. So we get her to practice this some more, and she can start doing this, and we're good to go. So yeah, runner split first and third. Runner on first has got to take second every time. And the catcher should not try to throw the runner out. If they do, the runner at third's going to score. And so the funny thing is, at this point, I'm not even being discreet no more. I'm over there talking to her with the first baseman. They were saying, you're supposed to be stealing second right now. And she doesn't understand it. And even the first baseman goes, yeah, they're not going to throw the ball when there's a runner on third. So, they're all trying to help each other out here. But either way, she gets a second on the walk either way. So it works out. But little things we still got to learn with some of these newer players.
Is Aubrey there? Yeah. He said he's gonna put me on
One ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. balls. Two strikes.
Because you know I'm all
And so here, what we're doing is watching the base runners and how they're getting their lead offs and kind of noting which ones I need to work with more on getting big leads here with the pitch.
about that.
One ball. Two strikes. Two balls. Two strikes. Two balls. Two strikes. Okay, Fred, got it back.
Now we are back to the top of our lineup with only one out. Time for a rally.
One ball, one strike. One ball, one strike. Two balls, two strikes. Two balls, two strikes.
And so I can't see here, but I'm not certain my runner actually touched home plate there. That's another thing we got to talk about. You've got to touch home plate even on a walk. And a good defense lesson here. This is why you call it when you're going for the ball so the two of you don't collide. Seems to happen every season, but this time we got to see it happen to the other team instead of happening to us. And to our base runners there, there was only one out. We don't need to be all the way at the next base. We need to give ourselves enough room that even if that ball had been fair and was called, we could have got back to third. All right, so good base hit over the middle here. That should empty out the bases. Although for some reason the runner on third is going to hold and nearly calls a pickoff. I'm hollering at her to go take home. She finally hears me and goes and runs home. But and then the great thing here is that the runner going from second to third beats that tag by going back and forth in a rundown and then making a really good slide into third base. So she beat that. I don't know why the run on third didn't go home there, but I'm coaching first, so I can't see all that. But good thing is that was our runner who got our leadoff hit to start the game, and she got the walked in the beginning of this one. She gets the game ball at the end of this game. So yeah, we've closed the gap up. We are now trailing 10-6. So all we got to do is hold them in the next inning, and we come back and score 5 again, we'll win the ball game. So in this game, neither one of our base coaches were here this day. They both had to work. So I had to coach a base, and the other team came and helped coach a base. And this gave a chance for the runners to show that, hey, you do or do not know what to do without your coach there. And most of them did good. They were all kind of timid. I wish they'd have been a little more aggressive. But that being said, only 2 or 3 really struggled to know what to do without their normal base coach there. So that is a good sign that a lot of them have learned what to do. So you can easily see here we have a new catcher. We also have a new third baseman. I believe we changed every single base except for one. It was either first or shortstop. First or second, I can't remember. But anyway, so, we truly take fall ball to be rotating players around, letting them get experience so they can be better players in spring, which is why, not to say you don't want to win. We want to win every game. The main focus going in when I get in here is not looking at the scoreboard, is letting players play different positions and then trying to win with them in those spots. So you'll see here we've rotated the catcher. They swapped out with third, and people just shifted all over the place here. So that's kind of what we do in fall. A lot of them get experience, so we'll have a lot better team in the spring. And they're going to step up right here. We're going to hold them to no runs scored. All right, first pitch, we start off with some good defense, and that is why that girl right there plays third a lot. She was the catcher in the previous 2 innings. She also pitches and plays shortstop too. And actually she can play first also, but we don't usually put her over there very much.
Go, Jada. You got it, kiddo. Stop!
So here, the throw from the catcher, the catch from the third baseman is perfect. The tag is a little high, but we still had her out. Thing is, the reason why I froze this to show you, though, is that the reason why the umpire called her safe is that he can't see the ball touching her. He's looking at the girl's back. What he can see is how high the tag was applied. And so he saw that, and he thought the feet would beat the tag because he really didn't have a good view of it. We talked about it over here a little bit later on. So that's a defensive lesson there that, hey, when we're playing defense, you need to apply the tags lower, not, down closer to their feet because they're supposed to be sliding in the base. And if you do that and they don't slide, they're supposed to automatically be out for not sliding. Because for safety, we have slide rules in rec softball. So I'm going to go out here and talk to them, calm them down a little bit because I can tell that kind of upset some of the players who are carrying these emotions way too close to them. I'm trying to tell them, hey, you got to shake this stuff off. It's a close play. And the umpire's going to call them how they see them when it's close, and you can't let the play be that close. We got to make better defensive plays so that it's a lot more obvious. Good, I can see her moving her hands around, pleading her case to me that that runner was out. And I'm telling her, it don't matter. He called her safe. The runner's safe now. You ain't going to change that, And you can tell from where he's standing at shortstop, he can't see it. He's looking at the girl's back sliding in. All he sees is us applying a tag higher than we should have. But that being said, still some great defense. Catcher made an awesome throw, and this girl is new to me catching. She's played for me a couple years ago, but I didn't know she could catch till this season. So, we a lot going on here, a lot learned. But it's okay. We're going to still get the next out, and we're still going to hold them.
Take your time. You got it. Get that target. Here goes the jacket.
Got tree, body down.
Alright, 5 runs and you win.
All right, so they get a runner on base, but they fail to bring her in. Our defense holds them, and they get no score. So we have a 4-run deficit to make up with a 5-run limit per inning. And as you heard the parent or whoever that was say there, we get 5 runs this inning, we're going to win the ball game. So that's what we're telling them over there. And we got to get out here and score these runs. We've just scored 5 in the last inning. We just got to do it again. The problem we're going to run into here is they are going to bring their number one pitcher out. She hasn't pitched in this game. They gave her this game off, but she's about to come in and try to hold the lead down. So we got to score some offense here. It is possible. We have actually scored several runs off of her. So you can hit her. As I tell everybody on the team, she just throws fastballs. And, yeah, they are really fast. But the thing with really fast balls, if you make just a little bit of contact, you'll hit it really far. Oh, and I have silence talk over here. Think about what I'm going to say. All right, so number one, let's talk about our threat to win. Yes, we are threatening to win the game right now. That's why they're bringing in the number one pitcher. That's why they pulled out the pitcher they had pitching. Because if they leave her in there, we're going to win this ball game. So we're only down by 4 with a 5-run limit, and we put 5 runs up last time. Outside of that first inning defensive meltdown, we are competing run for run with this team right now. They know it. We know it. So they're trying to shut us down so we can't come back and take the lead back. So we're out here pumping them up. We're getting ready to go. And like I said, this pitcher, it's just fastballs. We've practiced this so much is, hey, just swing earlier than what you think you should swing, and you'll hit everything as strikes. She's really good. She's really accurate. She throws a lot of strikes. I think sometimes her balls she throws are intentional. I don't think she's always intentionally missing strike zone when she does. Because I know she's a really accurate pitcher. I've watched this girl pitch a lot. And she's really good. So, yeah, telling them, the team out there, hey, just put the bat out there, make contact, you will get on base. So, any minute now, the silence should be ending, and we'll be going back to playing ball. So, yeah, what I'm going to go back to, though, this is not a close game because they beat the snot out of us for 2 or 3 innings, and then they put in a 3rd or 4th string pitcher in there to close out the game, and we kind of closed the gap up a little bit, and the final score looks close. No, this ain't that kind of game. We are actually playing them close. We just had a bad first inning. That's the difference in the ball game right now. So they know it, and they are shutting us down so that we cannot come back. That's what you're seeing. So here we go. It's time to start a rally, Black Pirates. Okay, I have to talk over the muted audio again. This is Wild Thing by the Trogs. All right, here we go.
We're out of here. Yeah, doing how you doing? All right. Go inside. My favorite player.
Come on, Dad. Picture my face on the wall.
Oh, yeah? Ooh, she's backing out, Homer. Come on. So that. Is your other daughter, she's playing in high school? She just...
Yes.
Oh, really?
Close enough.
Oh, really? Hey, you don't have to do a strikeout when they swing. I like it. Well, that don't work out. Oh.
3 ball.
All right, and while we just got struck out for our second out, we'd like to point out we did have full count there. So we worked the pitch count, we just got struck out. So yeah, you'll notice the camera angle shift there. I refocused the camera over the side because I didn't understand why Tom got called here in the game. I tried to figure it out in editing, and I still can't tell why I got called. They swapped outfielders for some reason. I don't know. Who knows what it was. But anyway, so that's all it was. They swapped outfielders. So Tom was forward. I don't know why. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't affect the game. So here we go. All right, you can see here, she has got timing. She is fouling off all these pitches, so we're waiting on the hit to come in right here. And there we go. Base hit right at the second baseman. See, that's why I'm saying you don't fear these fastballs. That ball had so much spin on it, the second baseman couldn't even feel it. Rolled right out of her glove. Can't be afraid of these fast pitches. You just got to put the bat out there and make contact, and you will get on base. That's what I keep telling the team, and you're seeing it happen right now. And so that right there shows you why you put the bat out there. A little just blooper turned out to have the effect of a bunt, and we got runners on first and second. And good time to point out my catcher here doing her job. She's coming at the bat. She had 2 outs, and so the catchers always know when you got 2 outs, you get your gear on. But no matter what game we play, it always works out that when we have 2 outs, the last batter is always the girl catching next inning. So that's why you see usually it takes the catchers so long to get out there. I don't know how that works out the way it always does. So anyway, she's getting her catcher's gear off now so she can bat because there was 2 outs, and she was prepared to go out there and catch again.
Got it. Make contact.
There you go.
All right, so that will end the third inning right there. Black Pirates get 2 hits in a row, but we leave both of them stranded on a strikeout. So unfortunately, we do not score any runs. We still have the same 4-run deficit. So while the rain is coming in, I'm telling the team, hey, get out there and pitch. We've got to keep playing this game so we can come back and win. The reason why is we're at the bottom of their lineup. We have 1 good hitter left who we know how to strike out, and we have 3 more hitters coming up that we know we can strike out. So I'm after talking to the pitcher, I'm like, hey, you got to make your pitches. You cannot walk these batters. You just got those strikes to strike them out. So that's what we're talking about. It's like we got to strike them out and get ourselves another chance because we have some 2-3 really good hitters still coming up for us. And so I'm like, hey, ignore this rain. Just get a little bit wet, but it ain't bad yet. Let's get out there and let's keep playing. But as you can see right here, it just became a monsoon, and they're about to call the game. So unfortunately, we cannot rally. The game is over. We were trying to keep going. So they just called the game. That ends the rally for us. Our opportunity to win this game is over. It goes down as a loss. Really, like I say, we lost it in the first inning. We'll do more review here in a second as soon as the team gets out there and high-fives each other and they do a little prayer out there in the circle.
Came out of nowhere.
All right, so one thing we're going to do different now with it pouring like this is we're going to do our post-game meeting in the dugout where everybody can stay dry. And my scorebook's getting rained on. My iPad's getting rained on. So anyways, let's do the rundown here. Actually, I'm going to say that before we get that far. This rain really sucks. God, we had a rally going. We were in a really good position to win this game. That first inning just beat us. And I'm telling the team that right now in the dugout. I'm like, God, if we just played better in the first inning. You know, we made the double plays, got to drop third strikes. Even in the beginning of the second inning, we had an opportunity for an out we didn't take. I mean, we got to clean the defense up some. That being said, offense came back in it. And, say we got on base. Even against their best pitcher, we had 2 runners on base. We had the chance to win this game. And like I said, we had a good, come at the bottom of their lineup here. So we had a good chance here in the next inning to keep them from scoring again and then getting back out there and scoring ourselves. But it didn't happen. Just another way to lose a ball game is bad defense in the first and rain shortening the game before you can come back and win. So let's go over the stats real quick. We had 5 hits, 6 walks, 5 strikeouts, and scored 6 runs. So I don't like saying their names because they're minors. So let's go with their numbers here. Number 4, number 22, number 34, and number 17 all got hits. Number 4, number 19, 21, 28, 7, and 18 all got walks. I just looked at the names and remembered their numbers here by memory. Let's go to pitching stats. So the pitcher was number 22. She threw 81 pitches. She had 5 hits and 5 strikeouts, but 8 walks. Now, the majority of those walks came the end of the first inning when she was just losing her focus over the defense not making plays, and then kind of there in the beginning of the second inning. But after we got her settled down in the second inning, she did really good the rest of the game. I don't think walked maybe 1 or 2 batters the rest of the game. So, yeah, most of those 8 walks are in the very first part of the game there. So, third inning was all infield defense, number 17, 22, 7, and 21. The second inning was all strikeouts. We had no outs in the first inning, despite having a chance to have 3 up and 3 down. All right, and before time runs out, number 4 got the game ball. She made a good defensive play in center field, backing up, getting the ball back in. She got her first hit of the season, batting leadoff, and also beat that run down at third base and got walked later in the second inning. We also considered the pitcher, number 22, 17 playing third, and number 34 got 2 hits again, and we are out of time. Goodbye.